What's up, guys? It's Kara here, and I am showing you in this video how I do my squats and how I set up for squats. This was a request from one of the subscribers last weekend, so wanted to do this video for you guys. This is from the weekend on Saturday. I had previously done a kickboxing class, so it was important for me to kind of increase my weight slowly. So how I normally like to set up for squats is I do kind of a pyramid style for squatting. So I like to start very light. I first started with the bar with 20 pounds added to it, so 65, and I just slowly increased from there. So I'm not going to be able to do math this whole video. I'm not good with that, but you can see I keep increasing my weight little by little each time. And normally what I do when I'm warming up, so these are kind of my warm-up sets while I'm pyramiding up. Pyramiding is a word, if you will. I just kind of tend to add on anywhere from like 5 to 10 pounds on each side of the bar. And I do anywhere between like 10 to 15 reps. I don't do anything to burn myself out, so I try not to do like excessive. Like I'm not going to do 20 reps and totally burn myself out, but I'm just more so kind of getting my body warmed up. One of the things I wanted to mention that I did, not shown in this video, to help warm up for my squats is I did do the hip abductor and adduction. So I did both of those movements to really kind of warm up my inner and outer thighs before the workout, and that does tend to help me quite a bit. You know, you don't ever just want to jump into squats like your heaviest that you can squat. You know, you want to make sure your body's nice and warmed up. For me, it's important that I'm kind of focusing on my form. I'm not, sitting here claiming to have the best squat form. I know there's always room for improvement. So that's why it's important for me to kind of like check my ego at the door and just focus on my form. So for 135, that's something that's always felt heavy to me. I've never been someone that squats 135 super easy. So I forget how many reps I did here. I did a couple sets of 135, and then as you can see, I increased here to 145, and that was my working set. So I basically worked my way up to 145. And so for those of you squatting, just kind of, if you want to try this style out to kind of pyramid up, get to a good working weight where it feels heavy enough. For me, heavy enough for squatting, depending on what type of workout I'm doing. I like to do reps of 5, 5 to 6 for me is like a good amount for like a heavy weight. And I don't always squat like that, but that was kind of what I did this day. So I worked up to that 145, and then I believe I did 4 sets of reps of 5 to 6 for 145. Trying to check out my form right now. As you can see, it's really important. I've got the bar is there just to catch me in case I need it for safety. It's important to make sure you have that, especially if you're a beginner when it comes to squatting. If for some reason I couldn't stand back up and I didn't have a squatter, those bars are there so I could truly set the bar down and kind of sit my butt on the floor. So for any beginners out there, it's kind of a good tip for caution to have those bars there for safety. I think my form looked okay now that I'm watching this. You can see as I get tired, as I fatigue a bit, that's when you don't want your back to take over, and that's when, you can screw up your form. I really focus on kind of looking in front of me and looking down. I originally, if you go back to some really old videos, you might see me looking straight up in the air, which is not a good form for squatting, but it's how I was initially taught, was to look up to the ceiling, but that you definitely want to keep a neutral spine, so that's really important so you don't cause any neck issues. Here you're seeing me go a little bit faster because now I'm with a pyramid, I'm going back down in weight. The benefit of doing that, once you get up to that strong working set and coming back down, that weight you feel so much stronger at than when you did when you warmed up. So it kind of makes you feel really good after doing like a heavy weight, pyramid it back down, and then you feel that like nice, you feel nice and strong. So that's how I like to do my pyramid squats. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you out and you want more videos like this, please comment below and hit that like button and keep checking back for more.